Okay, so I don't know how many attempts this is or this makes, but I once again wired up a second relay kit, a fan relay, and I was smarter this time. I didn't put it all nice and pretty and wrap it up so that it would work forever and ever, because it doesn't work. Again, it worked once and then it just started blowing fuses after that. I don't know. And then I changed the relay, and then it worked once, and now it's not blowing fuses, but now it's not working again. And that is this fucking I already forgot what brand it is. It's Hayden. The Hayden. This is the single speed relay kit, and it doesn't fuck. Car's still fucking hot. Car got up to about 220 degrees and the fan's never turned on. So I'm gonna pull all this shit out again. I was doing a bunch of searching online, and I'm gonna try one more thing, which is wiring my own relay. Wiring my own relay to the factory factory bullshit plug-in for the AC fan. Because I noticed one thing while this thing was overheating. Let me get out of this wind for a minute. The AC compressor turned on at 190 something degrees. The AC compressor just kicked on, and I don't have the AC fan hooked up because, you know, I put in two of those fuckers. So I have the stock AC fan right here, and I found a write-up. I'll try to remember to if it works, of course. I've filmed over 2-3 hours worth of stuff, and I mean, it's useless because it didn't work. So hopefully this is something you guys will get to see if it works. But basically, I'm going to take this harness and I'm going to cut it about here, because I actually want to use this fan for my ghetto build on the S14, and I'm going to make this the primary fan for that. So we'll see what happens there. But basically, this thing is supposed to, the AC is supposed to override at 195 degrees is what I read. And mine does work like that, because I noticed my AC kicked on, but my fans didn't. So I'm gonna wire this up. There's a relay thing, and I'll show y'all step by step, because I'd like to think I'm not the only asshole that is having a fucking issue with this. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna rip this crap out. That's another 40 bucks I've thrown away. And I don't even want to sell it to anybody, because I don't want to give them the headache that I've had. You know, like, it's fucking bullshit. I got that fucking relay kit. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I'm pissed off. I'm like way pissed off. Oh my god, and I got another one, and this one Injuku Racing fucking sold me for like $80. It's fucking garbage. I don't know, maybe it's not garbage. Maybe I'm just an idiot and I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, I followed the instructions that they gave me, and it didn't work, and then now this one works, but it's popping relays. So it's all coming out. Probably yeah, it's all coming out. So I'm gonna start this off. This will be, I guess this is all the other footage I have is garbage, and this is gonna be hopefully the end all to my fan relay problem. Or this is just another garbage video that I'm not gonna put out because it's gonna be a failure. But I was working on my exhaust. I got that, I grinded these welds down. I grinded that one. I didn't grind this down because I didn't really feel like it. But then I welded this fucker on there, and that's never going anywhere ever again. But yeah, this part goes to the resonator. This is gonna go like that, I guess. Oh yeah, it's supposed to turn. There we go. It was like that. It bolts up right here, and then the muffler. the muffler's gonna be right there. So it's gonna be kind of a little more, yeah. It'll be like something like that. I don't know. It'll be awesome. I'm probably gonna delete that part because this isn't an exhaust video. But yeah, let's gut this all out one more time. Fucking A. Yeah, we have like 25-mile-an-hour winds. Well, I apologize. Probably just bring the car in a little bit, right? I'm gonna rip all this shit out one more time. Yeah, I know batteries don't belong on concrete. I know. Been there. I'm so frustrated with this bullshit. I just want to drive my car. This is the factory fan wiring right here. This is the bullshit that's coming out. I'm running out of fucking wire on this. Fucking car is still hot. Okay. Once again, this shit is out. So I have the grounds for the fans here, and they're into one wire, and then I have the two positives. So I'll probably clip those into one wire like this, and basically I'm gonna plug in to those. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the blue and green and the black and yellow, and those are just gonna go together. Hope I have shrink tubing that's can fit. That's too small. And that's too big, and I don't think I have any other. I think I'm all out. Okay. So I got it rough wired, and I tried it last night, and it worked. Pretty awesome. Oh, I gotta hook the battery up. I'll try it again. And like I said, it's just rough wired. Nothing's cleaned up. I gotta splice these up right, shrink wrap them and all that, and then wire loom the whole thing and clean it up. But basically I have the stock AC fan connector connected to the AC fan wire, and this is the side that would go to the fan. So what I have is I have yellow and black connected together, and I have green and blue connected together, and on the relays the yellow and black is going to what is it, this one? 85 on the. I have a 5-pin relay. You can use a 4-pin relay. I only have a 5-pin relay, so I just D-pinned the middle one. I pulled that out so it's not interfering with anything. It's less confusing. So 85 is the yellow and black go to the 85 pole. Green and blue go to the 86 pole, and then the power goes to I keep forgetting 30, and then the power for the fans, the runs to the fans, is 87. right? 87. Yep, 87. So that's pretty much it. And the way this system works now is whenever you turn the air conditioning on, and you don't have to have a working air conditioning, as long as the system works, as long as your relays, everything works on the AC, this will kick the fans on. You don't have to have the compressor, it doesn't have to be plugged in, it'll still work. But also, the car has a kind of like a safe mode or override, something where if the car reaches 195 degrees, the fans will kick on, the AC will kick on. It's supposed to help the cooling fan, you know, the mechanical cooling fan, in the event that it's actually getting hotter. Than if the fan can't keep up, then the electric fan will override and kick on. So this is basically what I'm doing, is I'm jumping that system to run both of my fans. So I have working AC, so it's not really a big deal, and I'll probably have it on all the time anyway. But yeah, and so I mean, when I'm driving on the highway, the car's not getting 195 degrees, so the fans won't turn on. And that was my thing. I don't want the fans coming on, running all the time. That's why I didn't want to wire it to an ignition, or I didn't want to wire it to a switch, because I really didn't want to put a switch in the car, and I just want it to be automatic and do what it's supposed to do. And this was the alternative to those stupid things not working. And I mean, they may not be stupid, I might be stupid. So basically, if I turn the ignition on, I'm wondering if ignition's on, if I turn the AC on, I wonder if the fans will kick on. Let's find out. No, I think the car has to be on. Yeah, let me turn the car on and see what happens. Okay. AC's off. No fans. AC's on. And we have fans. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but they're on and they're pushing, so, or pushing or pulling, they're pulling, so they're working. AC's on, idle's gone up. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so next step is to clean up all the wiring. See, the fan's turned off. I turned the AC off. So the next thing is clean up all the wiring, and I got to take it outside, and I got to let it warm up and see if it's going to overheat with the fans working. I want to make them kick over on their own, so I know that if I'm like sitting in traffic or idling for an excessive amount of time, that it's not gonna overheat, because that's like my biggest fear, is cooking this motor. Yeah. Right on. So now I'm just gonna pull the battery out, and I'm gonna clean up all this mess and make it all nice and tidy. And I have some more of this stuff. I might be able to use this. This might be just long enough. I have a whole bunch. God damn, all my shit's blowing off the shelf. So I'm gonna re-splice everything, shrink wrap it, make it nice and tight, and then wrap everything up with the electric tape, and supposedly it'll look awesome. And I could finally button up the rest of this stuff. I still have the bolts off of this, and I have this off and that off. Like, could finally close all this stuff up and finish my muffler and drive this thing around. I need to figure that out, because I know that works, but it just squirts on the motor. It's not squirting where it's supposed to. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so This is the power for the fans. This is the 87, I believe. And what I'm going to do is the relay I'm going to mount under here. I had drilled a hole for that other thing that I had done, so I'll be able to slide that under here like that and bolt it up like that. So the relay will be tucked out of the way. My wires will come down this way, and basically they're going to be real short. Just going to run from here like that under, well, to this. So basically it's just going to right there. So it's going to look awesome. And then I have this wire, which is the power. This is the 87, which is the power for the fans. And I have those on plugs. And I did them two different plugs. I did a spade and then I did a circular one. I don't know what they call that, but I did it like that so that way I always know which was which, and they only go one way. I won't accidentally hook the ground up to the power, and I won't accidentally hook the power up to the ground, because they're all different. They only go one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to solder these three together. And you got it when you use shrink tubing like that, like this. You want to make sure that you slide it way down, because the wire gets hot and it'll start shrinking the shrink tubing. So that happens, and I've done that. And I'm pretty sure I've issued this disclaimer before. I'm not very good at soldering. If I had to rate myself 1 through 10, I'd be a -4. So basically, I'm just gonna try to warm the wires up. Yeah, this method is not gonna be working out too well. That's so bad. Well, I'm gonna tape it up anyway. That is so bad. There we go. That's one. I gotta do that a bunch more times, and then wrap everything. It'll be cool. Okay, so that's everything cleaned up. There's the fan wires running through here, and then the power and the ground going there, and then this is the fan signal stuff from the AC, factory AC stuff, AC fan going to my relay, and that's getting power here. This is just an extra fuse that's wired in. I don't know, that could go something else later, but the actual relay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's down here under the fuse block. I got it bolted in, so it's not going nowhere. Hopefully that'll be good. Hopefully that'll keep it safe. Oh, I gotta tighten it. It's not totally tight yet. There we go. All right, that's nice and tight. And see, this just slides on like that. So that doesn't look too bad. I mean, when I get the intake tube on, it's gonna cover all that. I don't know if I should try to zip tie this somewhere. There's not really anywhere I can zip it to. Probably right here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. There's a hole right here. I'll run a zip tie through that. This is my electronic scraps box. I have all my extra wires, all the little short cuts that I have left over. Keep them for a rainy day. Run this one through here. And now all I need to do is, there we go. I like that a lot. That was fucking perfect. Awesome. That's like that. Battery's nice and hell yeah. Yeah, all I need to do now is my muffler. Finish getting that on. I got most of that done. I just need to get it to fit right, because I'm having an issue getting the muffler to sit where I want it to sit. So I'm new to that. I need that hose. This little clamp there. I got this. That'll go there. Tighten these clamps down for once. Put all this shit back on. So awesome. Get these two lines here, like that. Yeah, so we got most of a car here. Hell yeah. Now I'll get on that muffler tonight. It's already after 4. I gotta haul ass because I'm gonna go to the courthouse, get my registration renewed so I can legally drive this thing on the street. Temp tag's expired, but I got my inspection now, so she's gonna be ready to rack. Get the battery in. I just hope everything works. Yeah, it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. Ugh. Alright, I gotta clean up, put this thing away, go get that registration. And tonight I want to take it to a parking lot so I can finish doing my figure eights, so that I can finish breaking in that LSD. Alright guys, so that's the fans. That's done. Hopefully don't have to revisit that anytime soon. But thanks for watching. See ya.